my triumphant tankies! Welcome to the post-Banlist Tri-Brigade deck profile. Wow, does this feel like deja vu to all my not newcomers? Golly, it certainly is. We have quite literally put up 2 Tri-Brigade decks in the last 2 weeks. We put up a non-branded version and a branded version, which is completely not viable anymore because Verte got the 86. So sorry, Sneaky Boy, but you're not welcome here anymore. For some strange reason, Tri-Brigade was literally the only deck anyone asked for yesterday when the ban list dropped, and we figured, all right, I guess if you guys are really curious as to what Tri-Brigade looks like for the 57th time, we will put it up for you. And make sure you stick around to the end. We will do a full combo and test hand tutorial for anyone learning the deck and anyone wanting to know where the choke points are. So with all that being said, make sure you subscribe, join the sub squad, hit the notification bell, like the video, and comment some deck profiles that you'd like to see us update for the brand new format, because boy oh boy, we have a ton coming for you. But with all that being said,
let's go beast mode! Starting off with no surprise, obviously we are on triple copies of Rescue Cat. This is just like the best Tri-Brigade starter. Tributes for cost, get you your kit, get you your Karis, literally free starter card.
Also great hand trap bait because then you can gamma the crap out of them. Love that.
For our Tri-Brigade package, we are on triple copies of Fractal, triple copies of Nervall, triple copies of Kit, and our double copies of Karis. And that's it! Unfortunately, the video that we put up last week had Tri-Brigade Mercurier for a whole week, and now we can't play that card anymore because Verte is banned, the branded version is not really playable any longer, and we are back to a viable version.
The branded version was banded. I'm here all week. Man, Brian, would you like to explain what the Tri-Brigades do for the 400th time in a row?
Yeah, they legitimately just on-field banish any number of Beast, Warrior, Wing Beast type monsters in your graveyard to special summon a Link monster from your extra deck with the same Link rating equal to the number of monsters banished. If you banish 2 monsters, you special Link 2. You banish 4, special Link 4. Super simple. This is Foolish Burial. This is Foolish Burial. This searches, and then this discards another Tri-type monster to special summon itself.
If you somehow didn't know all that, I'm so glad you got out from under the rock you've been living under. Anyway, moving on.
For the remainder of our Beast Warrior type monsters, we are still on the 1 copy of our fabled Cerberus. I absolutely adore this card.
Love this little guy.
It is a beast tuner that when discarded, it special summons itself. Literally Karis combo. And then we are playing 1 copy of Ram, 1 copy of Whip, 1 copy of Rat.
Look at my babies. As always, the zoo package is just really good at breaking boards going second, helps eat up interactions, and is generally just an absolutely broken engine. Shout out to Tanky coming to 2. Also, Rat Pier is quite literally a 1-card starter to get you to Fairy Sheet. Also, if you want to see my Zodiac profile for my new format, since the deck's not dead anymore, feel free to let me know in the comments. No rush or anything. But yeah, Zoo!
For anyone who does not know, the reason we are playing the 1 copy of the fabled Cerberus is because it does allow us to make Herald in our extra deck just a free additional negate.
And a floodgate.
And then moving on for the best part of every Tri-Brigade deck, we are on triple copies of Ash.
Forehead, not feet.
Triple copies of Ghost Bell.
We'll have Starlights one day, maybe.
Triple copies of Gamma. And then the best card in every single deck, Driver.
He's not a brick. What are you talking about? He's a psychic soldier that rolls into battle with the security forces on currents of lightning using an automatic amplifier called Psyframe. Anyway, look at that hand!
So these are the hand traps we decided to play at 3 copies because they all are the most impactful against the meta decks right now. Obviously, Bell just kills the Despia deck. Gamma not only negates cards but gets rid of them. And then Ash just stops Branded Fusion and everything else. It's the most generic card.
And the Brave Engine is still a thing. Granted, we probably won't see it as much because it kind of got nerfed with a lot of the base kitchen sink Prank Kids buy decks, so it's still a viable engine, but I don't know how often we will see it and in what decks we'll be seeing it. However, these hand traps are very impactful against that as well.
And then moving on for the remainder of our hand traps, we are still on the 1 copy of DD Crow because it is still searchable in this deck. There's no reason not to play this card. The 1 copy of Effect Veiler and then the 1 copy of Nibiru. Spoiler alert, we're playing 1-ofs because obviously we're playing Cross-Out Designator. I think that's kind of something that's standard in every Tri-Brigade build now. Not really anything to explain here. And then for our trap cards, we are on double copies of Infinite Impermanence. I'd really like to play this card at 3, but instead we are playing double copies of Tri-Brigade Revolt.
Ooh,
I feel like
different.
In this variant of the deck, Revolt is not only an interruption, it is also an extender because it allows you to continually out-resource your opponent every other turn. It is searchable in this deck, but it also doesn't hurt when you hard draw this card.
I also think this card's just excessively good in the grind game. Like, this card is literally just a free banish. It's crazy. And now that it's post-banlist season, baby, we're playing double copies of Tenki, just as the universe intended. Not
feels
1,
weird.
but 2 Tenki. What do you mean it feels weird? It feels amazing. Doesn't it feel great, team? Let me know in the comment section.
This is one of the main reasons we decided to go with the Zoo package because, as Logan said, not only are they insane at breaking boards, they are also a little bit more searchable now. This helps you get to Fractal if you need it. This also helps you get to your Zoo package. And this is a insane consistency card which is why I like not playing Desires in this deck. When it comes to decks like these that revolve around names, whether it's like Live Twins, whether it's Tri-Brigade, whether it's Virtual World, like when you run out of names, you can't play the game anymore. This is a mid-range deck. It grinds super hard. It plays into that late game. You need names to do that. When you banish 4 names off Desires, even though the +1 is really strong, I think that this deck, if played correctly, you don't need it.
I just think Tenki's cool because it's like a sneak attack. It's like, am I searching Fractal or am I searching a Zoo? You won't know. Ash me. I dare you. I'll do something else. Fractal F.
And then as we said about 14 seconds ago, we are on triple copies of Crossout Designator and the one card that Konami forgot on the ban list. Call by the Grave.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just going to say this. I'll probably say this in every single deck profile until Konami bans this card. This card is ban-worthy. If you do not think this card is ban-worthy, you're literally on copium. Like, this card needs to be banned, but until it is, we'll play it. It's literally just the new Imperial Order.
If you guys would like to see our little discussion video we have for Call by the Grave, feel free to let us know in the comments because we are really cooking on that one, and if you want to see it, let us know because... Boy, God, this card should be banned. Wow, that's the main deck. Let's show you some other cards. Most of them are blue.
The infamous Tri-Brigade Link Monster, the 1 copy of Salamangreat Almirage.
What a good boy.
Double copies of our Ferrigit. 1 copy of Bearbrum. This card literally just allows you to search Revolt. And then 1 copy of our Ancient Warriors Oath, Double Dragon Lords, Sports, Hobbies, Games, and Kayaks.
And Frisbees.
Shout out to Millennium Games, Sports, Hobbies. That's our OTS. And then the 1 copy of our Horus Fulgur.
The Desperate Doom Eagle.
And then obviously double copies of Shrike.
Excuse me, I think he deserves a little more frame than that. There's 2 there, but you can just take a look at him.
All right, well, double Shrike.
I love you.
Didn't even work. Oh my God, we're a mess over here, team. Obviously, we're playing the 1 copy of Appaloosa. This card is absolutely an FTK against every branded Despia, Albaz, whatever the hell you want to call them, .dex. This card literally just says absolutely no thanks.
Yo, you want to send us the Starlight P.O. boxes in the description.
We also have the 1 copy of Access Code Talker.
Kill button. Wow, was that hard for you to say, bud?
It was, yeah. And then, my favorite card in the extra deck. Bam. Yes, we are playing Herald of the Arclight. No, it is not a Drytron deck, but I am super pumped to update Drytron. So if you are super pumped to see the update, feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. But this is a free negate. It's super easy to make. If you haven't already seen how we make this card in other videos, feel free to stay tuned. In about like 30 seconds, we'll probably show you in the combo tutorial. This card is insane. It literally, as I said, free negate, prevents droplets. It's just like an absolutely ridiculous floodgate. This card is 1,000,000,000% worth the extra deck spot.
And then we're playing the most important cards in the extra deck. Borbo, Chakanine, Tiger, and Zeus!
Can we talk about how I laid these cards out
guys,
and then how Logan just inserts her freaking chaos?
I'm sorry. I'm so far over here, okay?
Oh,
look at that. See, you should have done it that way. You put it to 2 Sky Daddy and then Big Daddy over here. And look at that. See? That looks much better, team, right? Right? But anyway, this is it. This is the Zoo package. This is Zeus. He's great. Says no, breaks boards, and then all that fun stuff. Wow. Yeah, spoiler alert, not a whole lot has changed in this extra deck, but don't worry, we're going to go right into a combo tutorial and full test hand to show you guys how this deck works and where the choke points are for anyone wanting to learn how to play against it. So, whoosh! Alrighty, team, test hand time. So what we do a random 5-card test hand for every single combo tutorial, show you the actual lines of play with a random 5-card test hand so you know the actual viable ceiling of the deck. And we have this sick Tri-Brigade Field Center. Shout out to the structure deck. I really wish it was foil, but I love this. And it's got flavor text. It says ready, aim. I guess that's all I could think of for Tri-Brigade. Nothing cool or anything. But anyway, this is going to be our field center. So shout out to the structure deck for that. We're going to get right into this, cut, and do a sick test hand team.
That's also what we're going to use when we get nibbed. But we're not going to get nibbed because we're literally always running cross out.
Yeah, we're going to get cross out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, cool. We're going to do a couple one of these. Oh, there we go. A couple one of these, and boom. There you go. I almost dropped him.
Jesus.
My bad.
Well, all right. If you're not subscribed, feel free to do that so Brian doesn't drop more cards.
All right, call back. See, this last card needs to be banned, bro. Literally the first card you always drop. Come on now. All we need is a rescue cat.
Rescue
Ash,
cat, rescue
Kit.
cat.
Oh my God. Literally,
We've done it!
Do you see why this card needs to be banned? Like,
because then if they hand trap you this turn, you have cross out, so you can just set this for your opponent's turn and screw them over. That's amazing.
Freaking ridiculous,
I
dog.
love this.
All right, so we've done this combo 85 times. We're gonna fly through this.
Yeah.
Start off. Normal rescue cat, activate effect, boom. Special kit, special Karis.
Love that for us.
Link 2. Ferrigit, we're going to activate the kit effect here. It's a Nerval effect. Now, last time we actually had the Karis, but we don't have Karis, so we're going to search the Karis now because we do have another Tri-type name. So the reason for that is because now we're going to activate our Ferrigit. If they do imperm that, we can now just save the Crossout Designator for something like a nib or anything like that. Any other hand trap we feel may be a little bit more impactful. It doesn't need to resolve because if they imperm this, cool, we just pitch the kit, special the Karis, but it doesn't matter. We're going to activate Ferrigit's effect. If it resolves, we're going to special the kit now. Now we're going to activate kit's effect, banishing 4 in our graveyard. Boom. That's going to get us our copy of Shiraig, and then we are going to take both of these beautiful babies, put them back in the graveyard.
Bye-bye.
This is going to make our Tri-Brigade Bear Brum. Now we can activate our Shiraig's effect because it was sent to the graveyard. We'll grab our copy of the Fabled Cerberil. Now we're going to activate our Bear Brum's effect on field, discarding 2 monsters to special summon back. We have already activated Kit's effect, not the Karis. So we're going to special back the Karis, and this was discarded. So this will also trigger special summoning itself. We have 3 Tri-type monsters in the graveyard because, as I said, we did not activate Karis. We'll activate Karis's effect, now banishing 2. This gets us our copy of Double Dragon Lords. Now we have a Compulse. We have a 2 tuner and a 2 non-tuner.
Oh my god, that sounds like a Floodgate Synchro. It's Drytron. Just kidding, it's Herald of Arclight.
Gotta love it. Now we are going to take our Ferrigite and our copy of Bear Brum for a 2 material Appaloosa. Now we're going to activate our Bear Brum Chainlink 1 and our Ferrigite Chainlink 2 to chain block. We'll just draw a random card. We'll see what it is. We can put any card on the bottom of our deck. We're honestly just gonna put the kit back. And then Bear Brum resolves, searching a copy of Revolt and then having to put a card on the bottom of the deck. At this point, we now have Appaloosa for 2. We have a Compulse. We also have a Negate. I think Call By deserves to be banned. So cards that deserve to be banned deserve to be in our hand. So we're gonna put the cross out designator back on the bottom. Set Called By, set Revolt. Boom, here we go. We have Ash, Called By, Revolt on our opponent's turn is going to get us any monster that was legally summoned. Ferrigite was actually legally summoned, so we'll go for 2, 3, and 4. These will immediately link summon.
Into the absolute daddy stud muffin of a card, Shiraig the Ominous Omen.
Absolutely insane.
My god, I love you.
Nerval can trigger, our Omen can trigger, and then if you want, you can also draw off the Ferrigite as well. We have Ash in hand, so I don't think we really need to.
Now, is there a certain way you usually organize the chain links?
I typically like to do Ferrigite Chainlink 1, Nerval Chainlink 2, and then Omen Chainlink 3. So Chainlink 3 resolves. Omen will non-targeting banish any card on the field. Chainlink 2, Nerval will search a Fractal, and now as Chainlink 1, Ferrigite will resolve, drawing 1 card and then putting a card on the bottom of our deck. We want to follow up with Fractal, so I don't know. It really just kind of depends on where you are in your combo.
Yeah.
I think Ash is just a little bit more versatile. We'll just put the Bell back. And the reason I like to put the Bell back is because now we can activate our Double Dragon Lords whenever our opponent puts something on board that we want to compulse. We can send the Shiraig, and then obviously Shiraig will trigger. This is where we grab the DD Crow. So now we have Appaloosa with 2 negates. We've compulsed a card. We've non-targeting banished a card. We have Ash, Crow, Called By, Herald.
Oh, it's so cool. The send off of DDL gets you DD Crow by sending the Shiraig. That's wild how that worked, isn't it, team? Look at that. We're helping memorize things. And what's really cool is, like, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna think this is Called By the Grave, so it's just really fun to have Called By the Grave on top of everything. It just feels like insult to injury, but hey, you know, that's a ban-worthy card for you. And just like that, you have successfully ruined your opponent's day with Tri-Brigade for the 400th year in a row. But that's it. Make sure you guys leave in the comment section down below. Let us know some deck profiles you'd like to see us update for the format, or even some discussions. I would absolutely love to do all of those things for you, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. We love you. You matter. And make sure you check out some of these videos over here. I'm not sure which side they'll be on, but they'll be around here somewhere. Click them, like them, comment on them, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you. Bye, team!